Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn Brooke and I'm a hairstylist and salon owner here in Western North Carolina. And today I'm going to be showing you how I create my content schedule for my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and also on TikTok. So if you are interested in videos like this, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I know to keep creating content like this. And without further ado, let's jump into my calendar. We are going to hop into my content map and we are going to plan out a completely blank spread so you can see what I do at the beginning of every single month to plan my content. And as you saw, this content map is also available on the front page of my Notion spread if you watched my Notion video. If you haven't watched that video, then the link will be down below so you can see how I use this entire app and interface to basically control my entire life. But today we're going to be looking into the content map. So when I scroll down, you're going to see the main calendar view. So obviously there's nothing here yet. We're going to work on that today and I'll show you how I plan this out. And then down below, this is just my week at a glance. And I did get this template from someone else. I will link her template down below so that you're able to copy and use that as well. It is a free template and I'll also link her video on how she does her content map too. So you can kind of get a gist of how she does it and get a different option. But I'm going to be doing this specifically as if you were a hairstylist. So starting with Monday, I always post a YouTube video, and then on Thursday I post a YouTube video. And for me on Mondays, I also schedule all of my Instagram posts for the day or for the week, and then I will go through on Sundays, which I need to add this in here, and I will figure out any TikTok ideas. Basically, this is just like a little weekly schedule for me to see exactly what it is that I am. This is just a little template for me to see exactly what it is that I need to work on for the week and where I need to go from there. Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is I will look through that, see what kind of content that I need to create for the week, and then I'm going to go into my content ideas platform. So right here you will see that I have all of my different categories. So I'm going to go ahead and change these since this is a new template, and I'm going to do TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and then I will leave the website on here, but we won't do anything with that today just because there's nothing I really need to do. So anything that I want to create new content for is going to go under this category here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with my YouTube videos. So you can do this from the calendar view if you feel like that's easier for you, or you can do it from this view so you can make sure you do have your 2 YouTube videos for the week or however many Instagram posts. You get the gist. So I'm going to actually do this based on what I've already done for September, so you guys can kind of see how I worked through that and how I would do it if I was to start fresh. So I went ahead and typed in cancellation policies, and we are going to jump up here to the top. So cancellation policies video was posted on September 1st. So we're going to add him in there, and then he obviously is YouTube. We put that under the YouTube category. And so here is where you're going to put your status. So whether this is like something that's an idea, you've already posted it, it's scheduled for uploads, you're editing, etc. So I'm just going to add all of these in to make it easier for us, and then we're going to add this under posted. And then you can add a little bit of information here if you would like to, but pretty much this is all that you're going to need, except for it is a video. So once you click the video form there, it's going to pull up this little scripting ideas. And so once you click the video button here, it's going to pull up scripting ideas for you. And anything for YouTube, I'm going to put it under here. For this, I'm going to put cancellation policies for hairstylists, and we will put, is your cancellation policy ruining your business? You know, etc. And so basically you get the gist. You're going to put any title ideas that you have under this very top category, and then under checklist. So my personal content planner looks a little bit different than this, but pretty much anything that I have to do for this video, I'm going to put it under this. So say there's specific B-roll that I need to get in the salon and I need to record that, I'm going to put it under the checklist. If there's anything that I really want to drive home with that video and make sure sure that people get from it, then I'm going to put it under the checklist. Just so I make sure that everything that I want to include in that video is there, that's going to go under the checklist portion. And then the storytelling portion, this is pretty much where you're going to go over the context of the video, everything that goes inside, and just the structure of how it's going to run so that your videos are not like all over the place. And you can use this same type of content map planner for your TikTok videos or your reels if you're not someone to be on YouTube. But regardless, this is a great way to script out your videos so you're not just like kind of going on a whim and not knowing what you're doing. And then if you have a script or something that you need to say during the video that you want it to be very, you know, laid out specifically, then you can also put that under the script and voiceover section. So just to make this simple and easy, I'm going to go through and add in a couple more videos, but I'm not going to plan them out obviously because I've already made them, but you get the gist as far as how that goes. So we'll click the video, and then this video went up on Monday and then it is posted. And then we'll go ahead and click off of that one, and we will do what I spend in a week. This is also a really good way to keep track of what you've already posted or what you need to get done for your videos. I really enjoy using this content planner because honestly, it has been a lifesaver for me when it comes to staying on track of everything. And so my last video, like I said, was how I use Notion. And if you're watching this video, I highly recommend going back and watching that one after this because that video is literally such a deep dive into my Notion platform and how I use this app and basically how I get everything ready to go. That's really a deep dive in how I actually use this app and how I get everything ready to go for this content planner. So my entire life is in this, like regardless of whether it becomes content or it's my personal life, everything is in this app. And if you are interested in that, then I highly recommend clicking over and watching that video when you're done with this one. So now that I've put some YouTube video content in here, I'm going to hop on over to the Instagram one and we're going to create some Instagram posts. So our first post that I'm going to do is going to be a hair post, and I'm not going to create the entire month's content, but I typically do this about a week at a time. So I'm just going to give you guys 4 simple ideas for things that you can post on your Instagram. So we're going to do a hair post and then a reel, and then we will do a product spotlight post, and we will do a behind the scenes post. All right, so once you get that in there, we're going to go ahead and click on over and make a template for this because I actually don't have a template for my Instagram post. And honestly, you can do this if you would like to. I have it on my personal page where I create my own content, but if you don't feel like that's necessary for you, then by all means, don't do it. There's really not a lot that goes into an Instagram post, but I will say that you can put the status on here so you can say that it's scripted because that's the most important part of your post is your caption. And so instead of doing a template on this one, I'm literally just going to go in and I'm going to type out what I would want to say under this hair post. And let's just say I want to give a good idea of what this would do for the client. And so I'm going to type under this post and I'm going to say honey beige blonde. And then we will put bullet points. So for this blonde, you don't have to put bullet points under your actual post. You're going to actually script it out a little bit better. But these are the points that I want to drive home for this. So I'm going to say that it's rooted, and which will give a really good grow out so they're not having to come in very often. So we're going to say that it's rooted, and that will give a really good grow out so that they're not having to come in very often. And then we'll say that beige blonde is most popular right now. And this is going to give me some ideas for things that I can comment on there. And then I'm always going to add a call to action, not a cat, a call to action. And we will make sure that we put that on there because sometimes, as many times as I do these things, I actually don't remember to put what I want to put in the post. And so I like to add this on there. So when I go to post this picture, I know exactly what's going to go with it. And you can actually add the actual photo that you're going to post onto Notion if you really want to, but this is just how I kind of keep it simple. And so you would do the same thing for each one of these posts. You would kind of script out a little bit of what your caption's going to be, and that's pretty much it. Once we get into reels, I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. Give me There we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open this one up, and we're going to schedule him for Monday. And let's just go ahead and say that we're scripting this one because we need to figure out what we're going to do. So for reels, it's a little bit different for me, and what I typically will do is I have a whole page on my phone for Instagram, and I will literally go onto Instagram and I'm going to look at all of the saved sounds that I have that are trending right now. So you're going to want to look at all of the trending sounds. There's plenty of pages that post what's trending right now, and you're going to add in any of those sounds that you're wanting to use. So I will just go under here and I will just type out what sound I'm going to use for it and kind of what the idea of the video that I'm going to want to do. So we're going to use the that girl sound for this video, and then I'm just going to type a couple different shots that I want to get, meaning me working behind the desk, and then so me working behind the desk, shampooing hair, coloring, and blow drying. Just to get a little bit of like the behind the scenes stuff. People love to see kind of what goes on in day-to-day life behind the salon, or behind the scenes in the salon, because when they come to see you, they only get a small portion of you. So if they know what they're getting themselves into before they actually come into the salon, it's really cool because they get to feel like they know you a little bit better before they actually come and get their hair done. So I'm not going to do anything with these other two besides just add a date to them so you can see them in the calendar at the end, but you kind of get the gist on how you would schedule that. And so the last one we're going to do is a TikTok, and I do have a template for this, which I will go ahead and create that template and link it down below for you guys so that you can have that. But we're going to move on to TikTok, and I do the exact same thing when it comes to TikTok and getting those viral sounds, and I will create the same things that I do with the reels. So for this one, I'm going to do the corn TikTok because that's huge right now apparently. And we're going to go ahead and schedule that one for Monday as well. My camera died, but basically I'm going to get back into this onto the corn TikTok. So like I said, the corn sound right now is super viral. So we are going to do a video template for this. And obviously we're not going to need a title idea or anything like that, but you can use this to kind of show your context of your video, your checklist for your video, anything like that. And I will pretty much go through for a TikTok, and I'm going to delete all of this storytelling stuff, and I'm just going to create bullet points to make it easy for myself. And for a TikTok, I want to show different views of hair extensions because I'm doing, so basically the concept of the video is like this little boy who says he really loves corn, and instead of corn you use something that you really love. So we're going to be showing different views of hair extensions, and we need to put text over those videos that say like, for me, I really love hair extensions, you know, you get the gist. So we want different views of extensions, and then we want different videos or different text on top. And then I want to get a good before, after, and extensions out of the head for sure. And that's pretty much all that I will do for my TikToks. I don't know if I scheduled that one. I did. Okay, so once all of this is in here, I'm going to show you what the card view looks like. So pretty much all of these different videos are on the top, and you can drag them to the days if you would like to, but personally I just like the calendar view. So if my mouse would work, I'll show you. So once you pull up your calendar view, this is what it looks like, and it's honestly super cool because you have all of your different things in one day. So you can see on the 12th, like I'm going to be posting that corn TikTok, or reel to Instagram, which will probably be that reused TikTok as well, and then a YouTube video all in one day. And you can do this for your website post if you do a blog or anything like that. And this is pretty much just how I use my content planner. So if you're interested in this Notion template, then I will leave a link down below. And if you would like for me to do another video on how I personally customize it for my own self and give you that template, then I can definitely do that as well. All right, so that concludes my content planner video. If you guys enjoyed content like this, then make sure to like and give me a subscribe so you can see new videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you would like to see how to set up a Notion template like this for yourself, then let me know by leaving a comment down below so I can make a video for you and leave that Notion template in the description for you to download. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great week.